This is my watercolor portable paint kit. So today I thought it would be fun to show you guys my watercolor portable kit. First, this is my pouch that I stick most of the stuff. I bought it in Japan and at the 100 yen shop. It was very cheap and then caught my eye. So I didn't really think too much about this pouch, but kind of reminds me American flag. This one's a little bit narrower in the top and then a little more space in the bottom. I just put some clips around this ribbons, and sometimes I stick this water spray in there if there's some space. I usually use this small sketchbook outside, so I can stick this one into the pouch too. So this one, I use it for a water bottle. I like to have it anyway. You can get water anywhere, but not the container. I like to have this one because it's plastic. It's really light. This one was a medicine bottle. So I took the label and, started using for water bottle. Now, let's see what's inside the pouch. So first, the rag I usually use to, clean up the brushes or take away some moisture out of the brushes. It gets like this. You get the paint everywhere, and it started to get these colors on the brush. When it's like that, it's time to wash this rag and then wash out all these colors or paints so I can use it again. I think it's good for environment and then good for your wallet. You don't have to keep buying the paper. And this is a water brush, but I like to use water on it. It's more like it's much easier to fill up this big space with the paint or, a little paler paints like this. And, some people don't like this because it just keeps, the water just keeps coming out of this barrel. I agree. Yes, it's not really good. So these days, I'm trying to paint a little looser. This water brush helps me to be looser. It's a good way to, lose control, like choosing a blush a little bit too big. I'm not sure if you can see it, but the tip of the brush started to fray. I think it's because I use rag to clean up the brushes like this, and it's easier for brushes to fray if you do this quite often. Next, this one is my portable watercolor paint kit. I bought this package or tin on AliExpress because I hated the container it came with. The paint inside is Winsor Newton Cotman. It's this set, but I hated it using it. Maybe I might share it why somewhere else, but not in here, I guess. So I don't really recommend buying this one. I don't have any problem with the paints. I only have the problem with the container. And in this pouch, I have this brush in it. This brush, it came with the this Winsor Newton Cotman set. Is to be right there. Yes. So it's nice size that I can bring anywhere. And the tip is quite thin. So I use this brush for details that I can't use this brush. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons I bring this water bottle container anywhere. And I have some reason I have this Hanamule tiny sketchbook booklet thingy. I haven't used it because this paper, I'm not really sure if it's good for watercolor. So, you know, just to maybe test some color, or I don't know what to use, but I put it in the pouch anyway, just in case. And a pencil to sketch. I wish I have this, you know, cover or to protect this charcoal part. And kneading eraser. Almost finished washi tape because it's lighter. And one glue stick from Muji. Yep, that's it. These things all goes into this pouch. So I use this watercolor kit maybe if it's A5 size paper, and if I am working on A4 size or bigger than that, I have to move on to the little bit bigger palette because I'm gonna need a bigger bell. But yeah, I can use this when I'm on my desk. It's very nice, tiny, and you know, easier to put it away. Yep, so thanks for watching. See you next time.